What's up, y'all? I know y'all motherfuckers can't see me. It is still December 12th, 2019. Now, I'm just making this follow-up video to the video I made earlier regarding Troy Aikman being wrong on Jerry Jones. I was looking through my comment section, and of course, you got people who disagree, which is fine. But then you got the idiots. You got some idiots like, you just like to hear yourself talk and all this stuff, not refuting anything I said. Now, if you can come up with legit reasons and point by point tell me the reasons why I'm wrong, I can respect that. But if you're just gonna sit here and just talk shit and not offer a logical or intelligent rebuttal, I gotta get rid of you. Now, I don't know why it's so difficult for certain people to understand what I was saying. I actually broke it down quite well in my last video. I wasn't just defending Jerry Jones. I was pointing out specific reasons why he's not entirely at fault. I think it's so easy. It's so easy to blame the top guy, the big dog. It's so easy to do that. People don't like to take the time because it takes a lot of energy. But a lot of people don't like to take the time and effort to really examine the issues. And they don't like to do their due diligence and their homework. You know, I will admit, against the Buffalo Bills, I did not do my homework. And that's why I underestimated them. Most of the time I do my homework. But against the Bills, I was so dismissive of them. And that ended up biting me in the ass. I should have done my due diligence. I should have done my research. I didn't do that. But when it comes to a lot of other things, including this Jerry Jones issue, the reason why I said Troy Aikman was wrong was because I actually looked through the issue. I've been a Cowboys fan all my life. And also, there have been stretches where I could say Jerry Jones is clearly at fault. Like when he's throwing boatloads of money to numerous other free agents like Roy Williams, you know, trading up to get Mo Claiborne. You know, it was so many things that Jerry Jones did, like firing Bill Parcells quit, and that's because Jerry Jones was, you know, out of control. So there were points in time where it was solely Jerry Jones's fault as to why this team was going wrong. Oh, and most certainly, overpaying Tony Romo, you know, having so much dead money on the books throughout time. There's been plenty of that. But as of late, over the last 7-8 years, Jerry Jones has been doing his damnedest to bring this city, I'm in Fort Worth right now, actually. He's been doing everything he can to bring this team, this city, a 6th Super Bowl ring. He's been doing everything he can. He's been building through the draft. He's been building the right way. He doesn't spend too much money in free agency. He doesn't throw money at splashy free agents. And he's divested control to people who are better suited at making football decisions, like Will McClay and his son Stephen Jones. So over the last 8 years, it has not been Jerry Jones. And for Troy Aikman to say that he doesn't allow Jason Garrett to do his job, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Jerry Jones has given Jason Garrett so many opportunities, and he's given him so much free reign to express himself coaching-wise. He has. And Jason Garrett is not that guy. The only thing I can criticize Jerry Jones over the last 8 years, the only thing I can criticize is that he's kept Jason Garrett for far too long. That's the only thing I can say. But everything else, he's done right. You mean to tell me that he hasn't been doing right by the draft? You mean to tell me he hasn't been doing right by paying the right players? You mean to tell me he hasn't been doing the right thing by passing up splashy free agents and spending big money? He's been doing a great job. And just because he gets on the radio and talks a lot of shit, which I wish he wouldn't do. I wish he wouldn't do that. I wish he was quiet. I wish he operated more behind the scenes. But over the last 8 years, Jerry Jones has done a tremendous job. And the thing is, it's not like he's been doing too much. All he's done is divest power to other people And he's made smart business decisions during free agency and during the draft. That's it. It doesn't take much in his position. It doesn't. So it's really, really, really easy for everybody to point blame at Jerry Jones, when over the last 8 years, he's been exemplary. He has. He has. And you cannot say that he hasn't. You're going to have a couple of people in the comment section saying that, oh, well, he overrides this, and that. How do you know? There is no evidence that he goes around and just overrides everything. Now, of course, on the radio, he said, it all ends with me. Okay, every owner says that. Every owner says that. Even the most dismissive owners or distant owners say that. Because that's true. It does end with them. But the thing is, to sit here and say that Jerry Jones has his hands in everything, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because if it was up to him, if it was really up to Jerry Jones, we would have drafted Johnny Manziel. We would have done that, but we didn't. Because he divested power to his son and Will McClay, and they made the right decision. So, and we all know Jerry Jones to be a big spender in free agency. Has he done that over the last 8 years? No. Because he's divested power and control to other people who can make better decisions. So you can't tell me that it's all Jerry Jones's fault. It doesn't make sense, because the evidence show that he is not the problem. Over the last 8 years, he has not been the problem. The problem is that Jason Garrett is incredibly incompetent, and as much talent as he has not been able to string anything together. That doesn't make sense. That's the only thing I can criticize Jerry Jones. He wants consistency and he wants stability so bad that he's willing to keep a mediocre coach like Jason Garrett. So, unless you can come up with a more detailed explanation as to why it's Jerry Jones' fault, which you won't be able to, I don't want to hear you bitching. Because we're focused on facts here. We're focused on facts. And the thing is, even if you say, oh, it's Jerry Jones' fault, what are you going to do? He's not going to stop owning the team. He's not going to give ownership. He's not going to sell the team. He's not going to do any of that. So what are you going to do? Are you still going to be a fan or what? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're doing all this bitching and whining and saying it's Jerry Jones' fault. And when that's not the case, over the last 8 years, that hasn't been the case. But when you scream it's his fault, what are you going to do then? Are you going to stop being a fan? Because I don't see him selling the team. I don't see it. And the thing is, we like to talk about him being at the end of his life. He may live another 10, 12 years. So what are you going to do then? I'm telling you guys, the problem is coaching. And even Jerry Jones has gotten sick of it. At the end of the season, he's going to fire Jason Garrett, and he's going to bring in Urban Meyer, Lincoln Riley, someone of that ilk, and they are going to take us to the promised land. And people like to say, you're riding Jerry Jones, it's nuts. No, I'm just being objective here. Something that you guys clearly are not. It's about being objective, trusting what you see. And the thing is, what I see is a guy that has taken a back seat over the last 8 years and let other people who better understand the game right now take control. That's what he's done. That's what he's done. So you can say Jerry Jones, yeah, what the fuck ever. Okay? It ain't his fault. It's not. All right, you guys, follow your boy on Instagram, GerardJohn1991. That's JarrodJohn1991. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.